everyone, it's Pat from Pat's Music and we're checking out the Silhouette guitar by Sterling by Music Man. Just something awesome and rock and roll about white guitars, right? So although it seems priced as a sort of beginner entry-level electric guitar, it's really versatile and I had heaps of fun writing that sort of starting track just with the thick and chunky sort of bridge pickup. But we'll talk about all of the pickups, the electronics, the different appointments of the guitar. Throughout this video, you'll hear some clean tones, some crunch tones, some sort of ambient tones. But really impressed. I wish that my first electric guitar was this good. I wish that I could have, gigged and recorded with my first guitar. I definitely couldn't because it didn't hold tune at all. But we're gonna dive in right now and check out some different clean sounds. Now, what's really versatile about this pickup configuration is you've got a neck, and then you can have the middle coil as well, and then you've got the middle coil, the middle and the bridge, and then the bridge. But we'll check out how they sound, and they're really usable for different sort of clean tones. Let's check out the neck single coil. Now, I always like to start off with clean tones because, as you can see, they're all different, subtly different characteristics of sort of clean tones, all very usable. And if you're starting with a usable clean tone, you can always boost it to get sort of a more chunky sort of rock sound, but it all starts with that clean tone. Let's check out more of the specs and sort of dial in more of a crunchy, heavier tone. So as you can hear and see, sort of definitely get those chunky, sort of heavier riffs and rhythms, but it's still that sort of bridge pickup. It's not a one-trick pony. You can definitely still, if you roll down the volume a little bit, different gain structure, you can hear it's just some sort of classic rock vibes. When selecting to the neck single coil, there's not a lot of unwanted extra noise as well. Really nice. So the specs of this guitar is you've got a sort of maple neck there, you've got a Jatobia fretboard, you've got a basswood body, so it's nice and light. So if you're just playing for hours and hours or you're sitting up and playing, it's definitely going to be a light enough guitar. You've got this sort of classic Music Man truss rod adjustment here instead of it all the way at the top there. Makes sort of quick setup changes nice and easy to get to. You've got those two single coils, the humbucker, which is brilliant because it means you can have some really nice clean tones and you have some nice sort of heavy or sort of classic rock tones all in the one instrument. One single volume, single tone, and the tremolo, which is actually quite usable, which surprised me. Because in the past when I've had a beginner guitar, I've used the tremolo once and the whole thing's out of tune and you feel like you don't want to play ever again. So this is a lot better than that. It's a lot sort of more usable than sort of the first sort of beginner starting out entry-level electric guitars that I'd used before. Let's sort of switch to a more ambient tone and we'll check out the tremolo. So really nice sort of smooth action on the tremolo. You can definitely get those sort of warbling sort of tone effects. Really, really happy. Brilliant tremolo at this price sort of range. Awesome, awesome stuff. So if you're wondering by now, what are my final thoughts? I would think if you are in the market for your first electric guitar, if you're in the market for an upgrade to your sort of entry-level guitar, this would be the guitar I go for, because it's super versatile, because you can have those sort of clean in-between sounds with the single coils. You can have that sort of heavy sort of rock or metal distortion with the bridge humbucker. It's just a great sort of learning instrument because it's going to stay in tune. You've got the option of learning how to use the tremolo as well, and just the ultimate sort of, you know, versatile sort of pickup sort of selection there. It always makes a versatile instrument. We've got 2 single coils and a humbucker. If you've got any questions or anything that you want to hear or see with this instrument, definitely leave me a comment below. Could not be happier with this guitar. Again, I know I said this before, but I wish that I had something like this when I was starting out, because it would certainly make sort of learning to play the instrument so much easier when you've got something that feels nice. But something that's actually, you know, stays in tune as well, the biggest thing. But I've been Pat from Pat Dave Music. Again, if you want to see or learn anything else, check out these videos. But otherwise, thank you for making it to the end, and I'll see you again in another video. Bye.